Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review. This is for Ready to Love's Make a Move Season 1, Episode 10, Mama Knows Best. And we definitely got to get into it, okay? This episode got a little spicy. But before we do, if you're new here, if you're not, y'all, we're only 11 subscribers away from our end of year goal of getting to 4,000 subscribes. So if you haven't already, I need you to hit the button. It's Christmas time. Why not? Okay. And check out my other content while you at it. Watch the video, share with a friend, do all the things. It's greatly appreciated over here. Okay. And also, I did a collab with Still Dope Podcast. We discussed the Make a Move, this latest episode. So that was with Tanya. I'm going to put all the information in the description, and I'll link their information, and I'm going to put their information on my community tab. So be on the lookout for that. I also joined my girl, Miss Kara Speaks, Tamika's Den, and Inga71. We did a live yesterday on Miss Kara Speaks channel. So, I had to get the church announcements out there. Check out all these ladies. I will tag all of their YouTubes, their names, their handles, their things in the description so y'all can check them out when y'all get a chance. Anywho, we pick up with Zadia. She's keeping Cam. No shock there. I know some people thought that they were going to break up. I did not. We're at the end. We're at the end of the road. To me, it doesn't make sense for her to let Cam go because he's been around this whole time. How could she build a new connection this late in the game? So that's the reason why I thought she was going to keep him more than anything. She's going to choose herself. I mean, we got to get to the finale first. But should she have let him go? Yes. Anyway, Shareese lets Nick go. Mute Maurice makes more sense for Shareese. They both on mute, if we want to be technical. Neither one of them have anything to really talk about that's beyond surface level stuff. So the guys leave out. Ashley, she keep kissing on Dime, but I really don't think she like him like that, especially since Kirsten stepped back on the scene. I think he's there, like he's the better option for her, and she knows that, but she don't like him like she like Kirsten. So Tamika tells the ladies there are no more blind dates. Thank goodness. They'll be meeting with family and friends. I didn't think they would meet family and friends, but I guess, it is a Ready to Love spinoff. So we got to incorporate your family and friends some type of way. So it's time for Friends and Family Day. I don't like how they did this at all. Why are people not breaking off and doing? Everybody was just sitting there, and then the family and friends was just walking up one by one, and then it was just awkward because everybody was just talking. No, break everybody up and have them meet. But Maurice brings his daughter and his cousin. Cam comes with his best friend. I didn't think Cam was gonna bring nobody up. He wasn't bringing his mom and them. No way. Don, he's new to New Orleans, so he brings two friends. His female friend, though, because they just jumped straight to them, she came in hot, okay? She was on 10. Mind you, they having this conversation, and Vernicia's still sitting there waiting on Tabari, so awkward. But the female friend was like, well, why did you let him go the first time? And Ashley explained that it was due to lack of communication. He said he texted her. She didn't get the text, whatever. I wanted to move on from this, but we back to it. So it's like an ongoing, never-ending issue. But the friend says, she listen, I don't want him going out his way to be texting somebody all the time and doing all the things. Like, he's the prize. He's the king. Girl, is the friend single? Because let me know, sis, if being a pick Misha is working for you. Okay? Let me know. I don't know. Do you, girl, if you want them for yourself, please just say that. Okay? Why are you going so hard? Now, I will say this, the friend wouldn't have nothing to talk about if Donald wasn't telling her this information in the first place. She obviously has heard a lot of things and a lot of complaints. But the friend did not like Ashley's comments about Donald's wardrobe. I don't like it either. At first I was like, okay, maybe she's just joking, but she was really dragging it. She dragged it on. And it's just like, girl, their delivery is everything. The way you saying it is not being received well. Now, if he would have been like, I don't like your nails and your lashes and your Fashion Nova fits, she would have been having a fit. So, it was unnecessary. And it obviously affected him because he came dressed differently than he normally dresses. So obviously it did get to him a little bit. Now Donald ain't say one word. He didn't intervene. He was just, men like when women fight over him. So he was just letting them go. Meanwhile, Tabari arrives with his brother and his mother. I was like, okay, I didn't think I wouldn't pick people that close. Kids, and mothers, and brothers. I wouldn't pick people that close. Maybe a cousin, maybe. But Zadia is chatting with Cam and his friend. His friend says he feels like Cameron is ready for a relationship. And Cam was looking like, now, who said that? Who told you I was ready for what? No, he's not. I don't think so. Especially that look on his face. He was like, what? So Zadia was like, because he was like, yeah, with the right fit. And so Zadia was like, well, do you think I'm the right fit for him? Ma'am, he just met you. Like just now, like he just met you in this moment. He don't know because he don't know you. Who are you? But anyway, the friend sat up there and lied and said, yeah, whatever, in my opinion. And then a friend was like, yeah, I met my wife at a gas station, and 2 months later we got married. Well, they say when a man knows, he knows, honey. I guess it don't take a man long when he know. And Cam seemed like he don't know. So girl, move on. Vern is speaking to Tabari's family. You're not gonna get these kids together. Hold on. Okay, we back. So Vern was speaking to Tabari's mom, and she was asking, about Tabari, how they'll handle differences. And basically, Mama was like, look, if he's, not communicating or whatever, you need to work with him. And if he's doing something wrong, you need to work with him and be there for him and just talk to him. Ma'am, it's giving she baby her sons a little bit. Like, it's giving she I don't know. Are you holding your sons accountable? Are you holding their feet to the fire? Okay. Well, I gotta be able to just work with them and just give them a chance. Okay. We'll see. He needs to hold himself accountable though at times. He's grown. Yes, I think if somebody's having issues, you gotta let them know what's going on. But we grown at this point. You gotta hold your feet to the fire sometimes, okay? But Vern does like the mama. They relate on not having gone to college. But Bernicia is proud that 2 of her daughters have gone already, or one's gone, one is about to go. And Tabari's mom says she's proud her sons have gone. And like I've said plenty of times before, there's not one road or path to success. Like I would still be proud if my children were successful entrepreneurs and didn't go to college, I would be just as proud. There's not one end all. That's not the end all be all. But I'm glad that, though they didn't go, they got to have that experience of seeing their children go. However, I will say this. I thought when Bernicia first spoke to Jabari, they said that they had gone to college. Like she said she had went to college in Texas. Now she's saying she never went. I don't know. Okay. So Shareese is speaking to Mari's family. She keeps calling his daughter adorable. And I'm like, his daughter is 25. This is not a little girl. Like, this is a grown woman. Like, please stop calling her adorable. It's a little cringy. But his family, they're nice, they're pleasant. His daughter's like, she seemed like she would be, whoever it is, she would have been the same. Like, I think she would have been even keel and just as nice and friendly, no matter who it was. I don't know if she really just likes Shareese so much versus like more so her just being nice in general. A band comes out, everybody started dancing. It was random, but okay. It was nice to see. Then we have our one-on-one dates. Tabari and Vern go on their date. There is always like so much space and distance between them. The body language is always a little off. I don't know. I still don't think she likes him. Like she said she liked him a little more now that she met his mama and his mama feel like home. Like you like his mama. Girl, you don't like him. But okay, that's just what I think. I think she liked Jabari, but Jabari was not willing to compromise. He was no nonsense. Had he been willing to compromise on staying out late from time to time, he would still be there, in my opinion. Tabari said that he's working towards marriage. That's why he had his mama and brother there. I heard that. I know he won. That's serious. He ain't playing no games. But we never found out how old that child in Mississippi is. That could be problematic. They speak on like grief and losses, and they seem to have gotten a little closer. I think they may have a good friendship when this is all said and done, but marriage, definitely not. So Shareese and Zadia are on the couch chatting, and they talk about Ashley versus Donald's homegirl, and they scream and match. Shareese said Don shouldn't have bought a female friend. She was like, she know how Ashley is. I actually agree with this. I don't know if that was the right friend to bring, but Donald knew what he was doing when he bought that friend. He already put his friend up on game. He already been talking and complaining about Ashley to the friend. He basically wanted his. I think this is. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I think he wanted his friend to be the mouthpiece to speak for him. He was offended at the comments Ashley made about other men and the way he dressed, and he knew his friend was going to say something for him. But Zadia was like, well, why do you always see the worst in people? Like, you always think, so negative about everybody. And Shareese mentions her season and when LJ had brought his ex on there. And his ex was like, yeah, we just saw each other and we just slept together a month prior. But that was his ex, not his friend. It's not really comparable. This is his friend who may be interested in him, is looking like, I mean, we don't really know, but it seems like it. LJ brought his ex. And that was like an ex date. Like everybody was bringing their exes. That was completely different. Now, during that time, if you missed my reviews on that season, they're still up. I gave a little bit of tea on one of them. I had spoke to LJ's wife personally on TikTok during that time. And she was saying that the ex, so-called ex that was on there at that time, on that date, was actually LJ's current girlfriend back then. So, it was a little spicy, but I don't know if they still together now. Don't matter. LJ seemed like he moved on. But Zadia was like, well, I mean, that's funny because I seen you kiss LJ on the lips. Y'all kiss on the mouth. Yeah. I ain't never, because Zadia said she never kissed her friends on the mouth, and neither have I. I don't even have male friends. Like, I'm not just sitting up with male friends, just kicking it like that. Like, anyway, and then kissing on the mouth? No. I don't really trust that friendship thing. I just feel like everybody I know, when there's like a male and female friends, somebody, it could be the male, it could be the female, someone always has an attraction, or at some point, it might not last, but at some point I feel like one of them likes each other, or they end up dating, or they might have been dating before. I had a previous friend, and her ex, now they broke up a long time ago, but she's been calling something just like my brother. He's like a brother to me. And it's like, y'all was in a whole relationship. And that's why I don't trust it. Okay. But, Zadia blew up her spot. I think Zadia blew up Shareese's spot because she was still mad that Shareese exposed her for being out all night with Cameron. And she was trying to get some get back. Okay. But Shareese said it was friendly. I don't know what a friendly kiss is. That don't make no sense to me. Zadia, after she said she never kissed a friend, Shareese got pissed. She jumped up. She got all upset. Zadia was like, ooh, you're angry. Zadia knew what she was doing. Shareese called Zadia a mean girl. And she's like, you in competition with everyone. I seen how you was with Camille. And she's like, you don't know me and Camille's friendship. Like, girl, please. And she's like, you don't know me and LJ. He's like, yeah, but we do know y'all kiss. I mean, you need to explain that a little bit more. Do y'all kiss every time y'all see each other? Like, that was weird. So in her confessional, Zadia implied that Shareese did more than kissing with LJ, allegedly, because I don't know if that's true or not. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised the way Shareese was acting. So Shareese, she tells Zadia, like, look, and you slept with Cam. And when I say Zadia's face was stuck, like, yeah, girl, you might have should have left that little kiss alone. You might have should have just kept quiet about that little kiss, okay? Because her face was stuck. She couldn't deny it. She didn't confirm nor deny. But the face, the jaw dropping was confirmation for me, allegedly. So Shareese says in her confessional that Zadia shared that Cameron has a big member, if you know what I mean. And I said, oh, that's what got her stuck on him. That's why she can't let him go. Okay, girl, I see it. Shareese tells Zadia that she's going to give her behind the kiss. And Zadia was like, you don't got much of that either. So Maurice and Shareese have a pedicure date. The dates when they're getting pedicures, they're like swinging back and forth on these chairs. I've never seen that before. It is probably more comfortable than the massage chairs they be putting in there that be tearing your back up. So they discuss traveling. And Shareese is like, yeah, I know you do everything first class. And Maurice is like, yeah, he was looking like this superficial chick. Listen, sir, you know what she about. And you led with that. So, I mean, go ahead, travel first class. So Zadia and Kim have their dates, and he's discussing work again. I'm tired of hearing about him and his jobs. My goodness. So she was asking, like, where things going. He's like, it's only been a month. Like, it's too soon for him to say he's all in. Well, it wasn't too soon to say he was all in when you was sleeping with her, if that's what y'all were doing, allegedly, in my opinion. But she was looking like, what? He said he could see himself, building, like they can just see where things go. If he's not going to put the effort in, and he's saying this when you're here, Zadia, he's not going to put the work in when y'all long distance. It's not going to happen. He's always like saying things like, oh, if you stay, you stay. If you leave, you leave. I mean, tomato, it's up in the air. No, don't nobody want to hear that. Like, oh my goodness, let him go. So Ashley and Donald have their day, and this was... Ashley is upset with the conversation that transpired between her and the female friend. Ashley said his friend was attacking her in so many words. And I mean, they both was going back and forth with each other. Okay, they was going toe to toe. Donald said, because he was like, I don't like how you talking to me. You got your nails all in my face and you cut me off. She didn't do that. I don't know if he'd been holding and harboring feelings from before, and he just decided, like, it just built up and now he's letting it out now. She didn't put her fingers in his face. She didn't cut him off. So she wasn't doing any of the things he accused her of. She did have inflection in her voice because she was upset. She didn't have her hands all in his face. She didn't do that. So he tells her she's yelling. I can't stand when somebody do that. Like, okay, I'm upset and I might be a little passionate. Now you telling me I'm yelling, like trying to paint her the picture of her being an aggressive Black woman. Okay. And she said, like, okay, I just have inflection in my voice and now you're accusing me of yelling. He refers to her as having DMX energy. He put a little extra on it. I mean, his friend, I'm like, you saying Ashley was all this, your friend is too? Both of y'all are. I guess he said all his relationships is toxic. Your friend is yelling and screaming. Like, he like that. That's what he like. But Ashley met her match with that friend. How they gonna be together and this friend lingering around? They ain't gonna work. Ashley gets upset and storms off. We didn't even have enough time to have suspense to see if they was gonna end it because we see previews of him all through next episode next week. But meet me back here next week for the finale. We're gonna see if we actually have a couple this season. Do y'all think any of these couples will make it? I guess I'll leave I already said no, but we'll see you next week. Drop down in the comments. Let me know you stopped by, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.